Well, hello everyone. I got something really good for you today. I don't know if any of you have read about this, but I thought that I would cover it because there's a good chance that many of you, if I didn't provide you with this information, then you may never get it. As you can see here, Science News, scientists turn back time with quantum computer. Our algorithm could be updated and used to test programs written for quantum computers and eliminate noise and errors, researcher Andrei Lebedev said. There's an also very informative article written by the New York Daily News on the same thing, if you guys want to look it up. But this one is goes into a little bit more detail. That's why I chose this one. It says here, scientists use a quantum computer to reverse time, causing qubits to evolve from chaos to order. Physicists in Russia have turned back time using a quantum computer. Of course, we already know that not only D-Wave and CERN has achieved this. They've already done all this, but we all have to keep in mind this is actually considered mainstream news, and they're not going to give us the entire truth. So for some time, researchers at the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology have been working to prove the second law of thermodynamics can be violated. That law is closely related to the notion of the arrow of time that points the one direction of time from the past to the future. Lead researcher Gordy Lesevic said in a news release. Lesevic and his colleagues have already published 2 papers on the subject. For the latest study, scientists teamed with physicists in the U.S. and Switzerland to construct a quantum computer capable of violating the second law. We have already created a state that evolves in a direction opposite to that of the thermodynamic arrow of time, Lesevic said. The second law of their thermodynamics points that an isolated system can only remain static or evolve toward a state of chaos. If a video of a cue ball colliding with a pyramid of billiard balls was played backwards and forward, the viewer would quickly be able to discern which direction revealed the actual sequence of events. The viewer intuitively understands the second law of thermodynamics. There are no physical laws that explicitly prevent the violation of the second law, but violations have remained unobserved. To better understand the odds of the second law being violated, quantum physicists analyze the behavior of individual particles. Suppose the electron is localized when we begin observing it, says Andrei Lebedev, who works at both MIPT and the ETH Zurich, Switzerland. Notice the CERN connection. This means that we're pretty sure about its position in space. The laws of quantum mechanics prevents us from knowing it with absolute precision, but we can outline a small region where the electron is located. Does that kind of conjure up any kind of thoughts with you guys? Because I know it does me. That statement I just read, maybe that's the mistakes we're seeing with the Mandela Effect. Maybe that's why Gordon's Fisherman's is now Gorton. You know, and everybody knows, I've never heard the word Gorton ever used in my life as a last name. or any other name, until 2016. Schrodinger's equation describes the evolution of a particle's electron state. The region of space contained the electron quickly expands. Containing the electron, it quickly expands. Chaos increases as systems scale. However, Schrodinger's equation is reversible, said Valerie Vincula, a researcher at the Aragon National Laboratory in the United States. Mathematically, it means that under a certain transformation called complex conjugation, the equation will describe a smeared electron localizing back into a small region of space over the same time period. Researchers crunched the numbers and found that if 10 billion freshly localized electrons were observed every second for the entirety of the universe's lifetime, 13.7 billion years, only one particle would be observed reversing time, spontaneously localizing against the arrow of time. Next, scientists attempted to manufacture a violation of the second law of thermodynamics. They built a quantum computer with 2 and 3 superconducting qubits. Physicists used the quantum computer to conduct a 4-stage experiment. Stage 1 features an ordered state, with each qubit grounded at 0, like a single electron confined to a small localized region. During the second stage, order is lost. Scientists use an evolution program on the quantum computer to trigger the degradation of order, causing the qubits to begin assuming an increasingly complex pattern of zeros and ones, like an electron getting smeared out across a larger and larger region of space. This is key right here, you guys, what he just said here. With this being the best one to concentrate on here, they use an evolution program on the quantum computer to trigger the degradation of order, causing the qubits to begin assuming an increasingly complex pattern of zeros and ones. That's what a classical computer does. Get it? That's how they're doing it. That's how they're changing the Bible. That's how they're changing our reality, whatever they want. It certainly sounds like it to me, guys. For stage 3, scientists use another program to reverse time, causing the qubits to evolve from chaos to order, to reground themselves at 0. For stage 4, the evolution program is relaunched from the second stage, causing the qubits to reverse time and revert to their earlier state. When scientists use a 2-qubit computer to conduct the 4-stage experiment, they observe qubits moving from chaos to order every time. When they introduced the 3rd qubit, the computer produced more errors, and the qubits were able to reverse time only half the time. Researchers suggest their findings, published this week in the Journal of Scientific Reports, could be used to improve the precision of quantum devices. Our algorithm could be updated and used to test programs written for quantum computers and eliminate noise and errors. Lebed, it's kind of a tongue twister there, said. I always had a problem with Russian names ending in DEV. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. You can read this at your leisure. You can also read the other articles that pertain to this. This one came from UPI. So you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time.